Welcome to the show. This is the Servidiohs, and this is Selena Kyle. And we named her Selena Kyle because she's a cat, and Catwoman is the name is Selena Kyle. So we're original. So, to the point here, what do we...
Somebody get that feline off the set now.
Stage left even. We're coming to the new year. Today is the 31st of December. So tonight you guys are going to go out, get drunk, make bad decisions, and think that next year is going to be better than this year, and it's probably not going to be because you're going to make the same bad decisions. We got a bunch of new movies that are going to be coming out I'm excited for, but 2025 we had good movies, but some were trash. What was the most cringe film to you in 2025? Well, it kind of came out recently. It's Frankenstein. And the reason why I'm saying it's cringe is because it had really good bones. I thought it was going to be a badass film. They ended up making him look like a goddamn Calvin Klein model with like barely any stitches when he by the time you stitched them together. And that wasn't even too bad. But then the way he was acting too, it was like almost like a love romance book novel and stuff. Like it could have been such a good film. And there was these small parts in it, to me, that kind of wrecked the film. To me, that was probably one of the most cringiest ones of 2025, in my opinion. I mean, I could tell you, oh no, oh my God. What's that fucking movie we watched with Ice Cube?
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. That was the number one. That shit might even be the most cringiest movie of all time. I might even like Sharknado more than that movie. I think that gets it. So for me, the most cringe movie of 2025 is War of the Worlds. Sorry, Frankenstein, you're honorable mention. He's thinking hard. He's a movie buff, so like he's trying to pick his cringe like he's trying to pick his kids.
I went on Facebook and I remember like absolutely just going the fuck off about how it was just such a giant middle finger to the audience.
Wasn't Jurassic Park like that too? Weren't you pissed about that?
Yeah, you know what? The cringiest movie to me as a Jurassic World, yeah, I'm going to have to give it to that film, even though I ended up seeing it in theaters 2 times. Dude, the D-Rex was like, how the fuck are you going to have a dinosaur? You see its hand scoop this dude up, and the way that it's scaled in its hand, looks normal.
Yeah.
But then the helicopter flies by, that motherfucker is somehow 3 times as large, just grabbing the back, and its hand is way larger when it just grabbed a dude and was like barely the size of like his whole torso wiener area. So like, come on, man. Like it was cringe, and every expendable character that was absolutely expendable were the only ones that died. It was like you should have just put red Star Trek shirts on the motherfuckers. And we'd have just known from the jump, oh, okay, everybody else is going to survive. You could have at least killed the dumbass boyfriend, at the very least.
You know, I thought he was going to go. Like, I thought...
Just one, but instead you had to punk, which I appreciate just a little bit. You punked the fuck out of Raptor fans, which I thought was hilarious, because for years, Raptors got nothing but hype in the Jurassic franchise, which I like Velociraptors too. Yeah, man, it was so cringe, man. Everybody surviving, the convenient things were convenient.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that a raging fucking T-Rex is just gonna let a tiny ass wall stop him from continuing a chase of people?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Here's my biggest fucking thing. How many times do you have to fucking shoot it before you realize my gun is doing nothing?
Yeah.
I hate that last stand with... as they're just closing in. Bro, you wasted time. That's all you did.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. That's
so
like...
go, I'll hold them off.
You will?
You're not holding off shit, dude.
You're an hors d'oeuvre, bro.
Jurassic World, it was the only thing that was really a breath of like fresh air, I could say, about it, was the fact that, okay, now we have a new island with new possibilities, and a way to keep the franchise going for just a little bit longer, even though it should have ended. I know you guys weren't happy with Dominion, but can we all at least agree that it was at least somewhat cool to see Sam Neill, as well as, was it Laura Dern? I don't know the name. Is that the, if I fucked that up, I apologize. And Jeff Goldblum all together again.
Oh,
it was iconic.
Yeah.
It was truly iconic to see that, and who knows if we'll ever get an inkling of that ever again.
Oh.
Because I found out, I hopefully it's gone well, but I heard that Sam Neill has blood cancer.
Oh, damn, that's terrible.
I think it was announced like a year or so ago. So at least be thankful for what we had, and Jurassic Park, you will always be an iconic film. I think had you made it a more scarier film and had more stakes and had way more people pass, Stop bringing kids into it. Stop bringing a family out of nowhere. You could have kept that entire family out and just had the crew go. And I think it would have been a better movie.
It would have been better.
Without the family, it would have been better. I would have put up with the scaled up D-Rex.
When the family was going down that river, dude, and somehow not dying, and this giant ass T-Rex was like trying to kill him the whole time, that could have all been left out. Watching the War of the Worlds, nobody had expectations. They probably went in thinking, it's probably gonna be dumb. But you hurt hearts with Jurassic Park if you fuck it up, because you got major fans.
It's still, it still made money though. So that's the thing about it is like, it wasn't a financial failure. It still made what it needed to still like continue. But it just, as far as what they promised, they changed a lot and they let a lot of us down. And you're telling me that the reason the D-Rex got out was because the guy that looked like Tom Segura decided to have a fucking Snickers bar?
Oh, yeah, sorry, hold on. Okay, yeah.
But I assume we up the soporifics?
What I was like, what the fuck, is how the Snickers wrapper sucked into, like, that was the dumbest shit. Like, as soon as I seen that, I was like, this film's fucked. And that was like right at the beginning. That's your cringiest movie?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the Snickers bar.
You hurt his feelings. Jurassic Park. You gotta
eat a Snickers again.
2025, I don't know if like you like did everything you wanted to do in life for 2025, like whatever your plans are, but 2026 is coming. 2026 is, we got a fresh start, new year. Is there anything that Austin wants to do, any resolutions or anything? Any Austin wishes?
No. No, I mean, at this point, I just want to be healthy and just continue to work on, not that I'm like in shambles, but just continue to keep up on financial stability and maybe invest into some stocks, maybe get a little passive income, some bonds.
I don't want to say I have a resolution, or because people tend to fail when they I have a New Year's resolution. I'll just say 2026 goals is to make this show bigger, and I want to get some podcast mics for me and him so we sound nice and clean.
It'd be cool to have some. It'd be cool to try to network, as well. Get some guests. Yeah. I guess it'd be cool to have some people come chit chat.
Yeah, I think also too, like,
it'd be dope to have Shane Gillis messing with us.
That'd be badass. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, as far as like resolution or goals for 2026, I want to push the show harder, get healthier, make more money, but I want to do that every year. I don't want to say that that's like this year's going to be different, like, I mean, the past 10 years, I've been nothing but moving up every single year, you know what I mean? So I want to, knock on wood, and then also maintain my health, of course. 2026, I have like a lot of like, I'm optimistic as hell, hopefully like all the governments mad at each other don't blow us all fucking off the planet with their dumb shit, because it's always the governments that do it. It's not the people. All the people of the world want to just raise families, do their thing, and it's always the government beefing, pulling us into all their bullshit. But the jabroni is the year 2020. That was the shittiest year ever. That was so fucking shitty, and it was because all these people fell for the dumb lockdown stuff. A lot of people were like, since the pandemic. I never call it the pandemic. I call it the lockdowns, because that's what the fuck it was. I believe it was a test. And if they're going to pull something like that again, they'll probably need 10 years-ish. So we'll get another surprise catastrophic event probably around 2030. You know what? I'm glad I'm saying this on the show. 2030, another catastrophic event. And it will be orchestrated. Let's hope it's not a bullshit fake ass bat. You know what? It's probably gonna be war. That's what I think it will be. I think it'll be like a war thing. They'll do like some mass casualty scenario or something to gain control. I don't know. That's my tinfoil hat talking. But yeah, 2020, you're the jabroni of the week.
If there's any aliens out there watching this, just take me out of this planet, man. Just take me.
Dude, just fucking hit up Elon. He's probably actually an alien trying to get a bunch of people to go with him. So we just hit up Elon.
Put me in cryo, ship me off.
Would you do cryo if you could wake up 100 years from now? Same age, cryo? You would do it? What about
I'd Futurama.
I think it'd be cool. My only problem would be like all my loved ones though. That would
I
be-
don't know. I already feel like I don't fit in this timeline. So it'd be cool to try another.
Look at
Not like in a bad way. Not in a bad way. This time period fucking sucks.
if I didn't like have my kids and stuff like that, and like I don't know, I didn't have family, like if I was orphaned or something like that, I would totally cryo. Because I would love to like, well, if the future's good, I'd hate to cryo and wake up and it's like fucking Idiocracy or whatever. Was that? Is that what the name of that movie?
The movie, yeah.
Yeah, that would suck. That's it for today's show. Make sure you go to the Servidiohs.com and get yourself some goddamn merch. Why should they get merch, Austin? Shit.
Because merch is dope. Look at this merch. This is dope merch.
Man, Red Wings suck.
You wanna buy the merch, get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock. And the shock when you show 'em what you got. Hey man, where'd you get that shirt? I wanna get me one